What's up guys, this is the official Brit and welcome to a FIFA 18 Battlefy tournament. Now, the last time I played in a Battlefy FIFA tournament, it was the PSG Open Regionals for North America to sign their next pro player. And as I'm sure you guys remember, it went absolutely awfully. I'm pretty sure I lost 5-0 and 6-1. It was something like that. It was disgusting. It was a real humbling experience as to how many players there are that are better than me in this country, in this region, I suppose. I suppose there are technically some Canadians and Mexicans who might play. Is Mexico North America? I really don't know. Anyway, it's not important. Point is, one of the North American FIFA players that I'm following on Twitter, Lampard Legend, who, on a side note, is about 14 or 15 years old and gets top 100, which just blows my mind, because he's about 5 years younger than I am, and I consider myself young. Although, to be fair, a lot of FIFA players, like pros anyway, they're usually about my age. They're late teens, early 20s, mid-20s, they're that sort of age. But this guy is about 14 or 15 years old, which is crazy. So he retweeted that one of his mates was hosting a FIFA tournament on Battlefy, and I honestly I thought it would be a fantastic opportunity to, one, just get playing some FIFA again, because I'm back in my dorm. I'm home. I say. It's weird how the concept of home changes when you go to college. I'm back at BC, so I'm getting used to playing with my little TV again, which I actually prefer playing with now. I used to love playing on a big TV, and now I really hate it, because I think small screens are better for playing FIFA. Big TVs are better for pretty much everything else, but when it comes to playing FIFA, small TV is the way. So this guy retweeted that his mate was hosting a Battlefy tournament, and all the North American FIFA players are like really tight. They're a good, close group of friends. I'm not sure how many of them know each other in real life, but on Twitter anyway, these guys stick together. And so, as you can see, there are lots of really good players in this tournament. I mean, there's Fiddle, who, as you can see by his gamer tag, won the PSG tournament. He is the winner of the tournament that I couldn't get a single win in and only got 1 goal in 2 games. That guy is the winner of that. The guy next to him I don't recognise, but he has WNU, which is another team, so he's a pro. NYC Joey, plays at NYCFC. Lampard Legend is the kid who somehow gets top 100, which amazes me even now. Don't recognise anyone. This is another. I think he's another decently young guy. Again, very good player. Most of these guys are. That's me. There's Medibob, who is Canadian, and he actually went to FIWC Regionals, which is pretty awesome. So did Joey, and I can't remember if Fiddle did. I feel like he should have done, but I don't know for sure. I know Joey did. I know Medibob did. Renatogs is, again, big name. And then there's Doofman, who played Fiddle in the PSG final. So both of those guys played a very close best of 3 to get that PSG contract. Obviously, Fiddle won. The point is, this tournament is stacked with, like, the best of North America. I mean, Fiddle and Joey are probably the 2 best in North America, just because they're getting a lot of 40s. I know Fiddle's got at least 3, which is insane. Just the fact that these players can get 40 out of 40 wins in the weekend league. My TV is right there, that's why I'm looking at it. It amazes me. I am completely in awe of these guys, and I will probably be fanboying whilst I play in this tournament. So, realistically speaking, I'm probably not getting a win here. But obviously that is the goal. When I play these tournaments like this, the goal is just a win, just to progress to the next round. But barring that, I really would just like to play against one of the big guys. I don't want to get drawn against some random guy I don't know and have him beat me, because that's just embarrassing. I want to get drawn against the big guy. I want to play Fiddle. I want to play Joey. I want to play Lampard Legend. I mean, he's not as big as the other guys. He's still top 100 though, which is crazy. Lampard Legend, Goal Machine, Medibob, Renatogs, Doofman, any of those guys, to play a game against them would be fantastic, because the way that pros practice, if they're not playing foot champs, is they'll tweet out, they'll say, any pros top 100 want a game. And so they play each other, and of course, you play with the best opposition. That's how you practice, that's how you learn from that, and obviously they're very good at learning, or else they wouldn't be top 100. So, but the thing is, for players like me, who are chilling in Gold 2, the odds of playing against that better opponent is unlikely, because they'll never play you if you tweet them. They play at their own level, which makes sense. And the odds of matching up against them in FUT Champs is incredibly unlikely because of the amount of people that play there. Whereas for tournaments like this, there are 24 players in this tournament, so odds are I've got good odds of playing against one of the big guys. And so just to have the chance to practice, just to play a game of FIFA against a professional FIFA player would be an unbelievable experience. I would analyze the shit out of that game. And if I do get drawn against a pro, then just scoring a goal, that becomes the objective for a tournament. A win, if I don't know who it is, and if I'm playing against a great guy, then just a goal. I'm setting myself low expectations, one, because I know that's probably what will happen, and two, just because if I happen to exceed them, then it's fantastic. Again, the only other place I could see an opportunity like this happening is with the Gfinity tournaments. FIFA 18 is now part of the Gfinity Challenger Series. Gfinity is a UK-based esport. Well, their servers are not going great right now. But so Gfinity, they do esports based out of England, and the Challenger Series will go on for about 6 weeks. It will be like it's like a knockout tournament that happens every day, and if you come first, second, or third, you get a certain number of points, and then at the end of the 6 weeks, whoever's in the top 40 for the from that gets to go to the Elite Series, which happens in March, I think. And then whoever qualifies from that, I think a certain number of people will go to the FIWC. I don't think it's called that this year, but the equivalent, basically. Whatever the FUT Champs final tournament is, they'll probably get spots from that. So, I mean, it's a great way to get... That's like... It's a great way for pros who, like, maybe shit the bed in FUT Champs to qualify, but it's also a good place for people like me to play much better opponents. And that's really what I'm looking for. It's just to practice against better players, so that I can then look at the footage and analyse that myself and hopefully improve. That's the goal. So without further ado, that's been a decently long intro to this tournament. I'm going to go introduce you to the team that I'm using. It's probably very familiar. I've used a team like this. It's just been very slowly upgraded over the few months that I've had FIFA now. So yeah, let's go take a look at the team. So, as we can see, this is the team we will be using in the tournament. I can't remember the last iteration of the team that you guys saw, but it's been improved a lot since then. We have De Gea in goal, arguably one of the best goalkeepers in the game. Some say he's not so good, but most players say that he's amazing. We have David Alaba at left back. We have a centre back partnership of a Man U duo, Chris Smalling and Eric Bailly. This man is an absolute beast. I mean, they both are, but this Man U trifecta right here. We've got Valencia at right back. It is fantastic. We have Bakayoko, the cheap man's Conte, who is honestly just as good on his own. I mean, I don't think I want to spend the 100k that you need to get Conte when this guy is not worth that much at all and basically gets the job done. We have Dembele at right centre mid. Eventually I'm looking to replace him with Pogba just to get that French link here, and obviously Pogba would be a much better player in that position. He's about 350k right now, I think, but hopefully during Team of the Year, which is next week, his price will drop, so that will be really cool. Left centre mid, we have Tolisso, again, beast, very well-rounded player. At Cam, we have the main man himself. We have Prime, Rui Costa, the first SBC we did, probably the only Legend SBC we'll ever do. I would love to do the Bergkamp one, but again, it's expensive. We have to save up. That would be a lot. Maybe we can pull it off by the end of the year. Who knows? We'll see. And then up front, we have Mbappe and we have Footmus Alessandrini. And then on the bench, we have Son and we have Fernandinho. We're bronze benching the rest, even though we don't have to because there's no matchmaking here. It's just a tournament, but I can't bother to change it. So yeah, now it's time to go and check on the check-in and see if we can see who we're up against. Okay, here we go. We made it after all the screwing around with the recording. We've made it with 7 minutes to spare. Check in. Wait for tournament start. We've checked in. Make sure to check in. I mean, look, see them in the bracket. Can we see the bracket yet? Hasn't been seeded yet. Okay. Alright, so we've checked in, that's good. Now we just wait and we see what happens. When that clock runs down, then we will see our opponent. This is going to be good. I'm looking forward to this. Alright, the bracket is out and we are playing